just on the edge of the beautiful Wyre Forest on the Shropshire Worcestershire border, and I decided for something a little bit different to have a little wander along this, what was an old railway line running to the current Severn Valley Railway, which is still operational, run by volunteers, with all the nice old-fashioned steam trains and diesel engines on it. And this down here, as far as you can see, all the way down there and beyond, used to be a light railway track that ran, as I said, from Severn Valley Railway in Bewdley and connected to Tenbury Wells and beyond. So there you go, just having a nice wander through this beautiful forest, and that's all I've got to say for a minute. Must have been pretty cool getting on the train and coming down through this forest. What a beautiful route. Wyre Forest is absolutely magnificent. It's a huge forest. I'll put on the screen how big, because I don't know offhand, but it is massive. Yeah, I can just imagine getting on a train back in the pre-1960s and coming down here. Obviously a single track railway on this very high embankment. It's quite steep down there. Coming to the end of this tiny section, it's only a short distance to the main road over there. You see, we've come to some steps now, but obviously we think the track must have carried on across past all this, because you can just about make out, I'll go closer to it in a second, just about make out another little bridge, remains of a bridge, all long gone. It's a shame so many of these rural routes got shut down in the 60s. So many, hundreds and hundreds of them, all gone. Yeah, you can just make out the remains of one of the old bridges. How different it must have looked down here. Oh, that's a better view of them. Obviously it's drastically changed over the last 60 years. But the bridge was just over there behind this lot. So it would have come across somewhere. I don't want the sun getting into the lens of the camera. It would have come across here somewhere and then connected to there. And in the distance you can see another old railway bridge. A bit limited on time at the moment because I have to fetch my wife from work in a bit, but we're at a place called Dry Mill Lane, and this is part of the Wyre Forest National Nature Reserve, and this is the track, where the track was, all down here. The Butterfly Trail, apparently. Route 45. very popular with cyclists, very popular with walkers. You can see why. I mean, it is absolutely stunning out here. I might actually come back and try and do this on the bicycle instead of walking it. Reason being, I am recovering from a fractured spine, so I'm a bit limited to how far I can walk. I'm not sure if I could cycle, but this is fairly flat along here, so I should be alright. I could give it a go, see how I get on. Now we're going under this wicked bridge here. Still in pretty good nick, nothing wrong with it at all. It is of course ridiculously hot today, climate crisis weather, so how far I walk I do not know. As I said, I might come back and do this bit on the bicycle another day. Yeah. Yeah, I can feel my lower back starting to ache like mad now. So what I might do is get in the car and drive around to areas I know where the railway route picks up, joins up. See if I can stop fluffing my words up as well whilst I'm at it. I'm no bloody historian, as you've probably already gathered, but the old railways and the old steam trains do interest me. And I'll tell you what, I'd love to have done a journey through here on a train. I bet it was bloody wicked. Oh, I just come across this wicked carving. I don't know if the camera's picking it up because the way the light and the shade and everything is dancing around. That's brilliant. And of course, if you can make it out, there's the train. Beautiful. I think I'm going to sit down here for 5 minutes and then I'm going to go back to the car because it'll be time to get the wife. And I shall pick this video up ASAP. I'm back. 2 seconds for you and about 2.5, 3 hours for me. But I'm coming down this little lane here by a place called Wyre Forest near Cleobury Mortimer, which is just about, well, it's just a stone's throw away, and I'm about half an hour's drive from Bewdley, where I was on the start of the railway track there, the old disused railway track. Now down here I'm coming to what was once upon a time the Wyre Forest railway station, and here it is. Well, I'll get a bit closer I think. And there it is. How things change in 60 years, eh? All up there, That's just people's private gardens now, where the line would have been. And of course the remains of yet another disused bridge from long ago. So if I was to turn left out of here, the track would be leading, the train track, whatever, would be leading to Cleobury Mortimer, and to my right, Bewdley. Well, there is an area further on. There is an area further on where there's static caravans and trailer park. It's sort of like a trailer park on part of the older railway line. I don't think I'm going to make that today. I was going to try and walk over to that, but my back's being a bit of a so-and-so now, so I think I've got some old pictures somewhere. So if I don't make it, I'll include them in this wee little exciting video. Yeah, it's an interesting place I found when I went on one of the public footpaths around this area. I came across the old track again, and there's a lot of static caravans on it. Anyway, I'm going to get back to the car and have a sit down for 5 minutes. Well, I'm in the car, obviously. I'm on the other side of the River Severn in Bewdley, hoping to be able to get a view of the remains of the old viaduct that went over the River Severn, but to save me walking to it. But I can't see it from this side of the river. However, ahead of me is one of the bridges that took the railway. There you go. Looking through my dirty windscreen, but there you go. That's connecting to the Severn Valley Railway, which is to your left. Right, I think I'll leave it here. It is ridiculously hot, and I don't think I could have wandered off anywhere else. It was all right in the Wyre Forest, nice and cool in there, but everywhere else is ridiculous heat, and I think my brain's boiled, so I can't think of anything else to say now, except thanks for watching. Hope you found it of interest anyway. And do consider subscribing. Just help my little channel grow a little bit more than it has, and I shall wind my weary way home to rest my aching spine, and hopefully when it recovers I can do some proper hiking and other adventures. So until then, cheerio.